Waxhaw, Kentucky. TGIF.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
This has been the longest week ever. I don't know why.
Because it rained yesterday?
Yes, that's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what it is. We've had nice weather, bad weather. It's just like, okay, I'm over it.
Yeah.
But I might as well get unover it because it's going to just keep up. So,
Yeah.
Ready for the weekend.
Ready for the
Yes,
weekend.
ma'am.
Yes.
All right, y'all. So let's get into talk of the town. So, the Lexington Freedom Train project has been in the works for several years, but it had to be put on the back burner for a little while because of the pandemic. But the train's back on track. So listen, here's a fun fact. The Underground Railroad had several stops across Lexington's East End where more than 100 enslaved people were led to freedom with the help of people who lived right here in Lexington. So now to commemorate all of that, there's going to be a new monument that's built, and they are whittling down the applications from the artists.
Nice.
Very exciting.
That's cool.
Isn't that really cool?
Could you imagine the honor of getting to create that? You know, that's part of your legacy as an artist, and you're contributing to Lexington's history.
And
too.
the pressure.
And the pressure.
You're like, oh my gosh, I hope it's good.
Well, they do. So they have, roll through that for me really quickly. So they have several artists who are left. So the future monument, 97 artists from around the world applied.
Wow.
And the field has been narrowed down to 4, and their designs will be revealed to the public on March 13th at the Lyric Theater.
Wow.
Yes.
Really cool.
So you'll be able to go see them.
Exciting. Oh.
That's going to be really fun. And of course, the
neat.
Lyric Theater is right there in the East End. So there's just so much history in that area, but it makes me feel really good to know that our town was a part of the Underground Railroad.
Yes.
It was a part of the freedom journey for so many people.
It does give you pride. I'm from a small town originally up in Ohio, a small farm town, and there was a home just outside of town that was part of the Underground Railroad. And it was always, we were just always just so proud of it, and just, you know, always, it was like you wanted to go inside. It's like, I want to see it. I want to see, you know, where did they keep everyone and hide them during times, and or at least give them comfort and food and kind of get them on their feet before actually, you know, being out into society and being able to implement that.
Big point
it's amazing.
of pride.
It really, really
It
is.
was. The city where I grew up in, or the town, Maysville, was part of the underground as well.
Oh.
And like you could go into like some of the homes too. And I just remember, like, I don't know if I was in middle school or something, but I was young enough to know and start learning, you know, about everything, and just to see the spaces that it was jarring.
Yeah.
It was really jarring, and it was eye-opening for me, and it really, you know, you just start feeling so much about it. It's
You
just
do.
sad. It's just
It makes it very real. It takes that history, that black and white history that we see in books and everything, and then it brings it to life, and that's what's so cool about
That's
that.
why I love that. We're not forgetting, and we're getting the next generation involved. Even some kiddos have entered design. So So this is really, really cool. So excited. That'll be something to keep an eye on. All right. So have you all ever thought about canning food like pickles, preserves, jellies, and such?
Done it.
Have you?
Yes.
Are you a canner?
I'm a canner. Well, I wouldn't say I'm a canner. My sister definitely is a canner. But I've canned like tomatoes and tomato sauce and tomato juice and pickles.
That
and things
counts.
like
You dabble.
that.
You
Yeah,
definitely
but my
dabble.
sister is like, she cans
she's-
chicken. Like, she's amazing.
Well, that counts, Susan.
Yeah.
We'll give you a canner
Okay,
merit
I'm a
badge.
canner.
Okay.
I've never done it. I've never tried it, and I've seen my mom do it for jelly, grape jelly, but that's it. That's the only time I've ever seen it.
Well, for the folks like me who keep saying, I'm going to learn how to can this year and haven't done it yet, the Living Arts and Science Centers is holding a Canning for Beginners class. That's going to be on February the 27th from 5:30 to 7:30. So the cost is for members. For members, it's $20, and it's $25 for non-members. And so this event, they're going to be doing pickling and preserves. So to register, you can go to the Living Arts and Science Center website. You see it there. Now, Kim knows about this. She said this is a part of their, like,
It's a series.
Yeah.
It's called the Lost Arts Arts Club. So if you canning, lost art, there's other lost arts that they're going to be dealing with, but this is for adults, and they do. It's a fun, loose atmosphere. I believe it's BYOB and BYO snackies. So you know, bring something to share.
okay. You know what I want to learn how to do too, in addition to this? Make my own butter.
Oh, I've done that.
Have you?
Oh,
Did you do it the old school
I
churn?
did it the old school. We didn't have one of those, but I had to shake a jar for a long time.
Yes.
And then I thought it would be cool to make it in the blender, and I didn't understand blenders when I was 10, so I went to stir it while it was going with a wooden spoon, and it was full of splinters, and my mom tried to rescue it. We put it on the table, and then she made some butter too, and people were like, "Oh, Kim, this is..." It's, yeah, good times.
Making butter at 10. Good for you.
Yeah.
They had to have something for me to do to stay out of the kitchen and ruin
You're
things.
such a pioneer. I'm telling you,
Yes.
the fact that Kim was born in Vermont, she's so rugged.
She is.
Wrestling reindeer, making butter. She knows how to do it all.
Tapping trees.
Exactly. Tapping trees. Exactly. All right, and then finally, last but not least, if you like spelling bees and musicals, then you might want to head over to the Leeds Center for the Arts in Winchester. They have a play. It's about a spelling bee. It's not a spelling bee. Kim had to get me together on that. So the name of the play is called the 25th Annual Putnam County Spelling Bee. It's going to run from today until the 25th and then March 1st through the 3rd. So Kim, tell us a little bit about, you've got the details on this play.
This is hilarious. First, I'm so glad that Leeds Center for the Arts is doing this. It's set in the fictional, kind of ambiguous Putnam Valley Middle School. So you've got 6 contestants that have come together. Everyone's a little quirky. We learn about these quirky people through their stories. They are spelling these words, of course, because it's a spelling bee. Some may or may not be real words, I don't know, that they've put up against them, but it's a lot of fun. It's a very popular musical, so as far as I know, it's family friendly. Check out their website for sure, but it's a lot of fun.
Oh, cool.
That's really fun. And you have maybe some of your pals from the theater world are going to be in
We've had
it.
Bo List here before. He is the artistic director of the theater. No, he's not. He is the development director. Excuse me. And I don't know if he directed this or not, but it's going to be a really good show. Musicals are not easy to put together, so you have to get the best of the best.
Oh, yeah.
Really exciting.
Yeah.
I love it. So, everybody, that is Talk of the Town. Stay with us. Coming up after the break, we are going to really talk about this. Are the houses in Central Kentucky being built too closely together?
Brakes for less. If you have the squeal, we have the deal. All 4 wheels for just $239. Why do customers choose us? Our fast in and out service. Our upfront approach. We only fix what your vehicle needs. Our premium parts. You won't find a better value for your money. It's simple. All we do are brakes. Don't forget, get us your keys by 4:30 and your brakes are done today. Brakes for less with 2 locations in Lexington, Nicholasville Road next to Chewy's, and the corner of West New Circle and Broadway.
It's here. The best President's Day sale ever at Sims Furniture and Mattress Center. Extreme discounts store-wide. Take advantage of red tag savings on a huge selection of furniture for every room, mattresses, and more. Plus, guaranteed financing and in-stock furniture. Save up to $500 on mattress adjustable sets. And as an added bonus, all recliners are buy one, get one half off. Sims Furniture and Mattress Center's incredible President's Day sale going on now.
I'm a lucky guy. And I'm getting closer to finding someone who I cannot live without.
I don't know how I can continue being here.
I'm leaving. My biggest fear is the one walking out.
The Bachelor, Mondays at 8 p.m. on ABC 36. Sponsored locally by Elliott Services. Over 75 years of electrical excellence.
Need to sell your house fast? I'm Todd Haas. We make selling your house fast and easy. We can buy your house as is in as little as 10 days. We buy inherited houses, trashed houses, divorce houses, and foreclosures. In fact, we buy just about anything. Call me today for a free home visit. 859-888-1100. Haas & Haas Properties is the faster way to sell your house.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Talk Kentucky. It is time for the Countdown Conversation. This is the part of the show where we discuss as many topics as we can in 6 minutes. All right, first up, too close. So are the houses in Central Kentucky being built too closely together? The fire department, they try not to mess around in real estate stuff, but they do comment that when one house catches on fire in these new subdivisions, the others just kind of go up like little tinder boxes. And one happened 2 weeks ago. Actually, our Jane Davenport went out and reported on it. 3 new construction houses burned down, and the houses clear across the street had heat damage, like the siding started to melt.
wow.
And so, you know, does this affect you when you're thinking about buying or moving or renting? Like, I don't want to be that close. Is this something?
Well, I've lived in a home where I could, you know, look out my window and wave to, you know, my other neighbor, and then I've also had some property as well. But I tell you, it's like you think you're living too close when it's like kind of RJ, one of our camera guys, he was like, you know, when you sneeze and your neighbor goes, bless you, you know, like inside. So yeah, when you know, like kind of like everything that's going on in the house beside you, you may be living too close.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, Adam does want more space at some point, but I have noticed the houses getting closer together, and I should not, you know, how the houses, you can look out the side of your house and it lines up with the neighbor's window, you know, and you can see them go into the bathroom. It's like, no, that's not right. And, but I hadn't thought about fire. And when so many catch on fire together, that's why there was the heat damage, because it was so hot on the other side of the street.
Correct.
Wow.
Yes.
I know. You know, it really has brought my attention to, you know, the safety factors involved with that. But when we were looking for homes, I mean, we were more focused on what the house actually provided. Although, you know, when you get there, if they are too close, it just makes you feel so tight, you know, everything just feels tight. So yeah, I mean, I definitely, you know, but the options are limited too.
They really are.
I mean, you know, if you want a new home, they're closer together. You just, you automatically know that when you're out home searching. And then if you get an older home that has lots of land and everything, the problem is it's an older home. So then you've got to factor in renovation costs involved with that too. And I mean basic costs like roof, windows, you know, things that are going to be high dollar renovations.
Yeah, well, this definitely has impacted where I've bought a house in the past, and I actually chose to buy one on a cul-de-sac, so that the houses purposefully couldn't be close together because of just the way that they were situated. I'm like, let's just make a whole town full of cul-de-sacs. We're not that close, exactly. All right, up next, blended family. So, you know, we are in an age where the divorce rate is, you know, more than 50% for most folks. We're in an age where people are having kids before they're getting married and getting into relationships or living together. So blended families are a thing. And it's like, how do you navigate the rigors of a blended family? Is that something you're open to? Now, all of you all are married, so this is like this is an academic exercise of if your boo acted up and you had to start over, would you be open to that, or have you already done this?
I've already done this. So I was a single mom, divorced, and you know, and my son, he has special needs. And then when Cameron and I started dating, you know, I told him, I was like, listen, we're a package. You know, my son and I are a package, and so there was kind of like some apprehension, I think, you know, fear of the unknown for Cameron and stuff. But I always said, like, right when my son was born, I want as many people to love on my baby as possible.
Right.
And so as a blended family, a healthy blended family, it's been the best situation. And to see Cameron and Alex, their bond grow and stuff, for me, the blended family has been a great, great thing.
Oh, I love that.
I too, I have a bonus son, and something that I think that is incredibly important when starting a relationship is meeting with the whole family, the child's other parent, the mom, and you've got to have that discussion of what are the rules? How does discipline work? What are meal times? What is expected of me as a stepmother? What do you need from me? What am I allowed to do? What am I not allowed to do? And that's very important to get that out in the open immediately, because if you don't do that, lines get crossed, people don't understand what's going on, and feelings get hurt.
Yeah.
No, that's great.
So I really am open to the idea of being a bonus mom one day. I'm like, yes.
You would be the best.
I'm so excited. Like, I really, really am open to it, and I don't even have like a limit. Now, let me qualify that. If you have 9 kids, do not slide in my DMs. But if you have like 2, maximum 3, okay. But I think the big thing, like Kim is saying, I would really want to befriend the mother and let her know that I am not here to try to take your place. I'm here to just be somebody who gives fun advice and buys cotton candy, or if they're old, still buy cotton candy. You know, so I think that's something you definitely have to work out.
Yeah. Well, I'm in a bracket where most of the kids, you know, if something were to happen to Doug and I, you know, got into another relationship, the kids would be grown. So, you know, because I couldn't do babies again at this point. So just putting it out there. I look forward to being a grandmother someday, but I don't want to go through all of that again. So older kids, I think it would be, you know, you have to become friends with them.
Yeah.
And you really do, you know, it takes a lot of mutual respect. I think befriending the mom was a very good point too.
Yeah.
You know, it's interesting. I have so many of my girlfriends who are going, and I think we all do, because folks are getting divorced now in their 30s or maybe getting married sometimes in their late 30s and 40s. And these are the things that we're navigating because you don't have to be married to have kids.
That's right.
They're
That's
there.
true. That's
So,
right.
I mean, it's really interesting to see how this whole blended family thing works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Well, that was fun. We are not going to make it to our third topic, which was resolutions, which is okay because some of us have not kept our New Year's resolutions.
And we've been putting it off every day, so we'll put that one off too.
This was going to be an update. Saved by the bell. All right. All right, everybody, stay with us. Coming up after the break, a group of Kentuckians are working to send some joy to our armed service members. Stay with us.
Next ET.
We're having new experiences though.
Dan and Shay bring double the trouble on The Voice. Plus, only we're on set with NCIS star and director Rocky Carroll.
Just you wait.
Next ET.
Tonight at 7 on ABC 36.
No one wins alone.
NASCAR is really a team sport.
You need your mechanics, your pit crew to make everything come together.
No different at Morgan & Morgan. That attorney has a great team behind him that makes them the winning team.
If you're looking for real country,
Now that's a honky tonk.
for the legends of country, that's what I'm talking about.
If you're living with diabetes, this is the sound that could change your life.
Great news for people living with diabetes. Now you can wear a continuous glucose monitor and eliminate routine finger sticks. The days of repeated, painful finger sticks are over.
Just call 800-228-1994.
If you use insulin daily to manage your condition, a continuous glucose monitor could help you control your diabetes and reduce or eliminate those painful finger sticks. If you have Medicare or private insurance, US Med can deliver a CGM system right to your door. And if you qualify, there may be little or no cost to you. Shipping is free and will even bill your insurer directly. Call now to get your continuous glucose monitoring system so you can take control of your diabetes and get back to enjoying life.
Just call 800-228-1994. That's 800-228-1994.
The new season of Idol is a smash hit.
We are going to raise you up.
Top 10, right?
That may be the winner of American Idol.
You make dreams come true.
Hey, everybody, welcome back to the show. We have a guest at the table. We're so excited about it. His name is retired Air Force Colonel Mark Rowland. He said just to call him Mark, but he's Colonel to us.
Yes,
Colonel. Hey, welcome in.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
We are so glad to have you here. So you are here with to talk about military missions. What is that?
Military Missions is a local organization founded here in Lexington by a lady by the name of Beth Pennington back in 2004. Her son was in the Marine Corps and deployed, and she started sending care packages like most moms do.
Oh, yeah.
To her son and to his battle buddies. And somehow he got the message back to her that said, "Mom, this is great, man. We really appreciate this, but there's a lot of guys over here who don't get anything." So she kind of went from her kitchen table to her basement to a church basement to some retail space where she founded the organization, and we went from 16 Marines in 2005 to 8,800 service members in 2019.
Oh, that's incredible.
So
that's really
incredible.
cool.
Now, you guys are getting ready to send some packages to service members. What kind of items are you looking for that can be donated?
Think about what you would like to have if you opened a box that, about that big, And what would you like to see in it? So candy, not chocolate because it melts, but candy.
Yeah.
Breakfast bars, snack bars, crackers, cookies, you know, all those kind of materials. We put drink mixes in our packages, hot cocoa, little coffee seeds.
Yeah.
If you look at the drink packages that you can tear open and dump into a bottle and shake it up,
Yep.
so we send those. So, you know, think those personal things.
Right.
And things like hygiene items, you know, toothpaste and not soap, because it smells really bad when it mixes with food.
Oh, yeah.
But so think hotel size, personal size things, that type of stuff.
Okay.
And then we put puzzle books, playing cards, Bibles if we receive them to put into those, especially at Easter and Christmas. So those are the kind of things
All
that we're
the
looking
good
at.
stuff. Yeah. So tell us a little bit about the response that you get from service members when they receive their packages.
We've got a whole file of we've got a whole stack of notebooks of thank you letters. We had one. We should have brought it with us. We got one from a Air Force captain that was deployed. They had been out on a mission. They came back in, and there was a pile of packages sitting at the entryway.
We have some pictures of that, I believe, too. Yeah.
And but his comment was, "I'm not from Kentucky, but my sister teaches at UK, and the connection is just phenomenal." So, and I'm not sure if his sister gave us his address or what, but just that connection. We'll be out at different events where we're advertising ourselves, street fairs and things like that. And somebody will walk up and go, "You're the guys. We got a package from you." And they'll just, you know,
Yes,
so-
yes. And I
yeah,
can tell
so
you
it's really cool.
firsthand that Doug, when he was deployed to Afghanistan, that when he would get these packages, and all of his comrades that were there, I'll tell you, they loved it. They absolutely look forward to it. And it really gives them a boost in morale too, being there. So let me ask you something. How much does it cost to actually send these packages?
We kind of put a nominal cost of about $15 a package.
Yeah.
Nominally, we actually spent $22,000 on postage last year.
Wow.
So,
That's a lot. That's intense.
Yeah.
So that leads us to the question, how can people help? Because you got to buy stamps. You have to get toothpaste. You have to get all kinds of things.
Right.
What can people do today if they want to help you?
They send us money.
Yeah, there we go.
There it is.
There we go.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind send us money or send us stuff.
Yeah.
Because if we don't get it by way of donations, we don't get the cookies, the crackers, the candy, then we'll go out and buy it. We have a Amazon wish list, which makes it really easy.
Oh, that
Very
does.
nice.
Perfect.
And then
you
what's
know,
your website so folks can check that out?
militarymissions.org is the website. And we're on Facebook, Instagram, so we're out there. But yeah, so, you know, money, items that we need, your time.
Absolutely.
To package it all together.
To package it all together. We staff our office 5 days a week. We always need people to get on the schedule and come in and help us that way.
Love it.
We'll do evening packings. You know, check our website for those. We've got several coming up. The kind of a good news, bad news story for Easter right now. We're full. I mean, as far as having volunteers coming in and helping us pack up, we're scheduled out. I mean, we can only have so many people in the building at a time.
Yeah. Well, that just means that folks can remember that there's still May, June, July, August, all of these other times. So, Colonel, thank you so much for coming on, for sharing this. We are so excited to have you come today, and we hope that lots of people see this and they help you with your mission. We really appreciate you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure to
Thanks
be
for
here.
being here.
Appreciate it.
All right, everybody, stay with us. Coming up after the break, we highlight our woman we're talking about.
This right here is confidence in a bottle.
Not only does it change you on the outside, but something in the inside, knowing that you're looking better.
It makes me feel so much more confident than I've ever felt in my life. They are some of the hottest videos on social media. Those videos claiming to instantly get rid of bags under your eyes. Well, today we're going to see one for ourselves and let you be the judge. It's called Plexiderm, and lifestyle expert Annette Figueroa is here to tell us why she says this one is for real.
This one is for real, and I'm so excited. We even have a video, and you'll notice the model has bags underneath his eyes and some sagging, and all he uses is a small amount on a clean, dry face, and that's how easy it is.
All right, what's the active ingredient?
Okay, so it's silicates that are minerals found in shale rock, and what it does is it tightens and lifts the appearance of bags underneath your eyes in as little as 10 minutes, no prescriptions, and very little effort. Even watching the video, this is a real, it's a model, but it's a real guy with real bags underneath his eyes.
My real true opinion is wholly words I can't say on camera. This is absolutely unbelievable. I mean, I could feel it just lifting my skin. It was amazing. It feels good. Feels great. Looks even better.
And I did this to my father. We were at home. So we applied it to his under eye bags. And let me tell you, we were so excited. In under 10 minutes, they visibly disappeared from view. And now it is literally part of both of our daily routines. He calls me every single month saying, "Hey, Annette, I'm out of Plexiderm, please send me more." And not only does it work on the bags, it works on the appearance of crow's feet, fine lines, and wrinkles. The way you want to do it is you want to have a clean, dry face. You use a small amount because it's so powerful. You have high school reunions, you have events you want to go to, you want to look years younger, this is it.
At our $14.95 price, it's the best way to try Plexiderm and see it work for yourself after your first application. Your solution is at plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Talk Kentucky, where we like to end every show by highlighting a woman worth talking about. And today's woman is Ada Limon. Ada Limon is the 24th Poet Laureate of the United States. She's a longtime Kentucky resident, and get this, she has been named one of Time Magazine's Women of the Year. So she wrote a poem called In Praise of Mystery. It's a poem for Europa, which will be engraved in the Europa Clipper, which is a spacecraft that's going to be launched by NASA in October. Limon says that she felt pressure when NASA called her to write the poem. She said as soon as she hung up, she thought, uh-oh. So Limon's going to do a summer tour through 7 national parks where there will be poetry installations. It's all a part of her signature program as the Poet Laureate. So we are so excited that she lives here in Lexington.
Wow.
Oh, amazing. Ada, you are a woman worth talking about. And congratulations on being named Time's one of the Women of the Year. Wow. That's amazing.
Incredible. That's incredible.
All right, everybody, thanks for watching. Have an amazing weekend. We will see you on Monday.